Ladies and gargoyles, yeah, so you see we've got this fabulous Gibson Les Paul 2015 when, of course, Les Paul himself would have been 100 years old, hence the LP 100 on the front. Yeah, LPM, see, Les Paul maple neck. The rest of it's pretty standard, but then again, actually maple neck is standard. This probably should be called a classic. Anyway, let's have a listen and I'll talk you around it. Okay, so onto the pickups, and we're starting with the... So they've got 61 zebras, both fore and aft. And we will start, as per, with the bridge. And we'll turn the volume knob up, and we'll start with the bridge. Lovely, into the centre. Real quality. So, onto the neck. Fabulous. You know, when I see adverts for guitars that say Gibson Les Paul pickups upgraded, I could honestly cry, because I can't think of a way that you can upgrade these. Anyway, let's have a listen and see how she cleans up. And again, starting with the bridge end. Into the centre. It's like honey. Neck. sounds louder, but they're both popping roughly the same numbers out, both in the, I think, the mid-7s, something like that. Anyway, let's have a look round, see what we can find. Yeah, so the Les Paul LPM. Well, the M, of course, is for maple. M is for maple. But, you know, it's not the first time that Gibson have made a Les Paul with maple neck. I mean, going back absolutely yonks, back into the 60s, 70s, they made them with maple necks. It's not anything particularly new, although probably new since, I don't know, maybe since the studios came along in 84 when the studios started. So, yeah, but really, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guitar, IMO. Let's have a look round. So, first thing that we'll get out of the way, the lack of the elephant in the room. So, as you can see, it's got some nice silver tulip keys, but you'll also note that it has got a brass 0 fret adjustable nut. That's because it used to have, obviously, as 2015 models did, it used to have the G-Force tuning system from Tronical, and fine systems they are, but this one has had the, well, some people call it an upgrade. I'm going to leave that up to you. I know that the G-Force tuners were not popular at all, and so this one has had that what many consider to be a sensible remedy. So, a very, very, very nice, simple, rounded maple neck. That isn't going to offend anybody. What we do have, certainly neck-wise, is it's just that little bit wider, and in practical terms, you know, vibrato on your top E is just that little bit easier because you've got an extra bit of space to play with there, and that is, I think, a very, very good thing. I adore these necks. They're just that, you know, it's a couple of mil wider, but it makes all the difference. Now, the abalone inlays are, well, not abalone, they're mother of pearl, proper mother of pearl inlays on your trapeze, that's what I meant to say. So your trapezoid inlays are genuine mother of pearl. Well done, Gibson, for spending a couple of quid on something decent and not plastic. And you can tell the difference. They really, really make, for my money, certainly, they make a hell of a difference to the aesthetics of the guitar. 22 frets as normal, usual Gibson scale length, and we have got two 61 zebra pickups there with your cream and black bobbins, and they're popping out, I think, around the mid-7s, somewhere like that. I do like the brushed nickel finish, and it quite made me laugh, really. These are API, the Advanced Plating Incorporated items, and yet, of course, Advanced Plating always, to me, sort of meant there's loads of chrome on them, but of course there's none on these. Maybe there is, I don't know, but anyway, it's like a brushed satin finish. Very, very nice indeed. I love the maple cap. It's not as pot-bellied or as carved as some of our other Gibsons. I mean, it's a Gibson studio, isn't it? You know, it's a Gibson studio because it doesn't have any binding and the logo's silkscreen. But at least they've given it some decent inlays there. So, yeah, the pickups are absolutely adorable. I love the figuring, in the maple cap. Of course, we've got a mahogany body. My word, that's dense, isn't it? Check that bad boy out. This guitar's been played. There's a few marks here and there, but no deep scars, and certainly no breaks, dents, cracks or repairs. You know, exhaust pipe in the usual place, and very, very happily, along with your two tones at the top, volumes are always up on the Gibson, tones are always down. So along with your two volumes and two tones, there's no push-pull splittery, which makes me very happy. Also, what you will note is that you can actually see where the maple cap's gone on. You can see the difference in the colours and the grain there. So all in all, really for me, this does indeed tick many boxes. The necks on these are absolutely ace. Very fast. Just that, and like I said, just that fraction wider, which just makes everything feel more accessible. And you've got a little bit more real estate on your fretboard. There's minimal fretwear on this particular chap. Yeah, it's, you know, like I say, you can see it's been played. Certainly, there's a few little scratches, but very, very little, really. So, if you are in the market for one of these, yes, and you don't like the robots from the 2015s, then certainly, by all means, go for one that's been converted. But do you know what? I wish that they'd put this brass adjustable nut on absolutely every guitar that they make, because otherwise, I mean, it's so sensible. You just stick a little Allen key inside each of these apertures here, and you can raise or lower the height of your nut. That's just an insanely good idea, and I'm astonished that they don't use it for all of them. So really, very much the best of both worlds, I would say. All right, that's it. Thank you all ever so much for tuning in, and I shall see you soon. Adios, amigos. Ta-ra.